Welcome to Brown's Neighborhood. We got us another one on the line. This one is special, though. I'm telling you. Alex?
Yes, sir.
That tell you right there. I'ma hope I don't say any cuss words on the show, because I want us to be able to be versatile. You know what I'm saying? But Alex is kind of deep in his own way, but I'm going to find out. Any of them secrets he got hidden, I'm coming for him. You come to the Browns Neighborhood, boy, you better be ready, because it's finna get live up in here. Man, I even change who I am sometime when I come up in the Browns Neighborhood. I become another person, you know what I'm saying? Like in the studio type dude. Hey, I'm only 4 months here, y'all. Y'all give me a break. I ain't doing it that well, but I'm getting a little better. So just give me a chance. As they say, give me a chance on the job, right?
Absolutely.
Alex, man, look here. I was talking to you before we come on the cast, and you was born in White Memorial.
Yes, sir.
How in the hell that happened?
Hey, I'm a shout out to moms and pops.
Moms and pops.
But moms and pops was at the time they were both two struggling dope heads.
Is
crack
that
cocaine.
right? Man, look here. Don't tell me some good things won't come out of that dope. Now, we ain't thinking it like that. But, moms and pops was on drugs. Had you.
Yeah, I actually started coming out in her 501 Levi jeans. Like she was on the street at the time, like when I was born.
How you gonna know if she coming out in them 501s?
Because when I was born, I had a little mark on my head. It was like a red indentation, and that was from the jeans.
Is that right?
Yeah, so that's how I got to
Well,
White
when the
Memorial.
hell was Pops? You don't know, but I'm...
So look, but the thing is, shout out to Pops, because Pops still alive. But Pops didn't believe that Moms was really pregnant. You feel me? Because it was both on the, you feel me? So Pops wasn't around at the time. So Moms literally grew up, had the pregnancy.
So I don't know. You ain't gonna know. But she ready to have this baby. She got all these 501s. Now we getting 501. They better come and give us
Cut a check. Listen, we need a check. Cause
hey, so it had to happen close to the hospital over that way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She was in that area.
She was in that area.
She was in that area, so that was the first hospital that they took her to.
Right.
And when they took her, because she was a known person, like back and forth, multiple kids.
Is that right?
I'm the youngest of her children.
How many she had?
7, 8.
7?
I lose track.
Yeah, dang.
But it's a lot of them. Shout out Pinky, man.
Man, it's one of the things is, some women ain't on no dope, no nothing, and they can't have one.
Oh?
And one, no, it's real talk. Some women, man, just can't hold them. It's just life, it ain't like something they doing wrong. It's just the body won't hold it. And some women could be out there on dope all day and night.
Yeah.
And can hold them like it ain't nothing.
They're just reproducing.
And popping them out like it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And some people dream of having one, just what they want in life. You know what I'm saying? So that's something. You know what I'm saying? So let me ask this question. If she was already doing the drugs, you in the hospital, you born now. Did you go into the system from the hospital?
I did. So the blessing in all of it was Pinky, my mom. She went to school with the young lady named Geraldine Turner, who she ran into in a store randomly before I was born. And Geraldine told her, hey, I'm a foster mom. I'm doing this. Here's my number. Here's my card. I see you're pregnant. If you ever need help, just call me. So I'm born by Memorial, 2 days old. DCFS comes in and says, hey, Pinky, you know the drill. We got to, She says, wait, don't take them. Just call this number. They called Geraldine Turner. Geraldine Turner picks up the phone, emergency hotline, foster mother. Hey, we have this 2-day-old child. We need to place him somewhere. Cool, I'm on my way.
Wow, look at God, Lisa was somebody that his moms knew.
Yep.
And somebody that had some kind of connection, you know what I'm saying? Because all foster homes ain't good homes.
For sure. For sure.
So how long did she raise you?
My whole life.
Geraldine?
Geraldine.
Raised you your whole life?
My whole life. She's tatted on my chest right here.
Wow. Ain't that something?
She started literally the one.
I got a sister named Geraldine. She done raised several kids as a foster parent as well.
Really? How does she spell her name?
Man, I think I know the last one was D-I-N-E. Dean, I don't.
So is it Gear or Ger?
No, it was with a J.
J.
Geraldine.
Geraldine.
Oh, Geraldine. Okay.
Okay. Love that.
That's my assistant over there.
I love that though.
He in tune today.
I love that.
Sometime he be back there falling asleep.
I don't think so.
Shit.
Listen,
Hey, bro, you ain't gonna cuss on the podcast, bro.
Before we was on air.
I'm going to edit that.
Okay, I won't cuss either. But before we was on air, man, bro was chopping it up.
Oh, man. Oh, no. He live live and live in color. Now, I don't think when he woke, you sharp as a butter knife. You know what I'm saying? Man, make sure that don't go off. You know him, you know. But that's my nephew. Training him ain't easy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You know, because he already was programmed in his kind of way. Mm-hmm. He lived with me one time, right? Oh. Wait a minute. Let me just tell you, though. He ain't living in his own house. He needs to step outside somewhere. Women running in and out of the house. You know what I did?
I don't know what you did.
I put him out.
Now listen.
No, hell no. Wait a minute.
Listen, hey, from little nephew to big aunt, yeah, I mean,
I dealt with it for a while.
so was the upset factor the fact that he wasn't sliding nobody?
Man, look
to you,
here, man. I'm
You just like things a certain way.
man. Look here, man.
And
I've been.
I don't think he was disrespecting your place though.
The hell if he wasn't.
Cause think about it like this,
Bruh.
as somebody like who smokes weed, you could smoke weed outside.
Man, I know
somewhere
about
and
smoking
linger.
weed.
The it just lingers. And then the fact of like, you feel me, little shorty want to come be entertainment
Man,
for a
look
moment.
here, man.
Come on, now
It wasn't like
kicked
one
out.
shouty. It was several shouties.
Listen, you putting all
Man, no.
you putting all his business out there.
Damn that. he was putting it in my house. He didn't care about the house.
That's
I was-
safety.
Listen, man, you ain't understanding Brown.
Come on, all right.
We supposed to be talking about you. We don't
And you
way
see how
over
you
here
didn't
on me.
just skip that tangent?
Look here.
I'll go there with you.
Look here. Get out of my truck. Let's get back in your buggy. He done jumped over in my car. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be
Coming
talking
in
to
the
here.
back.
You know what I'm
Listen.
saying? So Geraldine raised you.
Yep.
Where did you grow up at with
I
Geraldine?
grew up in Inglewood. My
Inglewood?
first memories was on 110th and Crenshaw. The bottoms
So
of
you was
Inglewood.
the bottom.
That's what it's considered. It's considered the bottoms of Inglewood. So if you
That
look on
seemed
the
like
map,
110 pretty cool.
it was a one way.
It wasn't like over there in the avenues or nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know, the avenues run north and south.
Mm-hmm.
You was on the 110th where it run east and west.
Yeah.
But you know, it was.
And I was a young buck when I was over there. So I was growing
Do you
up.
remember what school you went to?
In elementary school, I went to Baldwin Hills. I went to Baldwin Hills
How
Elementary.
you get way over there?
Because mama had ways of shipping niggas and busting people and using somebody's address.
Geraldine?
Geraldine was a great woman who was very smart. She got her degree from Cal State Northridge.
Is that right?
Yeah. So she utilized her brain and like just tried to put all her kids into just a different opportunity and things like that. And one of the ways by the time I came around with growing up with all boys, because I was the youngest of 7 siblings, and you feel me, in the house. And we only just had one sister, my sister Latrice, long live. But she just wanted to be different.
So you went to elementary over in Baldwin.
Went to Baldwin Hills Elementary from kindergarten to 5th
It ain't
grade.
like it wasn't no bad kids over there. They was
we
right
was.
across the street from the jungle.
You ever heard Hide and Go Get?
Yeah, I heard
Come
of that.
on now. We was jits. We listen. Just
Now
because
wait a minute, man. You ain't doing no how go get it, and you only like 1 and 2.
No,
I mean,
we
5,
7,
6.
8. We 7, 8, 9, 10. These is
Y'all playing high and go get it?
Yes.
Who told y'all? Who taught y'all that?
Look where we growing up in. Like some things is just culture. Some things it's like, hey, your friend may teach you one thing, this other girl teach you something else. Now y'all got a whole little situation. So by the
Y'all
time you
learn
in
how
third
to
or
get
fourth
it.
grade, yes, you got to get on it. But you also got to understand, like, okay, if I do too much.
I don't even remember doing no grinding at no damn
I got
7 and
suspended
8.
in second grade for doing the triple X off of WWE. If you remember Scotty Too Hottie, Grandmaster Sexay, and Rikishi did back in the WWE like wrestling
Was you
days.
a good little student? Was you
I mean,
bad?
I got good grades, but I think I'm self-diagnosed like ADHD. Like I get bored
Oh, you
very fast.
diagnosed it yourself?
Absolutely, because I'm
I
afraid that
remember
if
somebody told me I got ADHD.
If
but
I go-
I can't even figure that out. I'm
But
slow.
if I go to the doctor and tell them everything, they're gonna be like, "Yeah, you got it, but now take these pills." And it's like, I don't want to do that.
No, don't you go.
But
take them.
I've always been like, "Hey, a pleasure to have in class, does the work, but gets bored and starts being a disruption."
Right.
Once I'm bored, once I got the knowledge, I'm talking to my friends. What we doing? What's for lunch?
So you was pretty good in the schoolwork.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, great in the schoolwork, but just I'm causing distractions. So that's where my problems came
So
in.
once you got it about the 5th or 6th grade, then what happened?
Oh, graduated ball in 5th
Did
grade.
you play any activity, sports in
I didn't get
elementary?
into sports until 7th grade.
And
I
what
didn't-
school was that?
So 7th grade, that's when I had. It's so interesting. So I'm gonna give you a little history.
Give me some history, man.
So 5th grade is when my mom told me that I was adopted.
Okay, well, she gave you a little time.
She gave me.
Telling you too young, you might not really get
I
it.
think so. But then at
5th
that
grade,
time,
she told you.
right at 5th grade, like I was about to graduate, and she was like, "Hey, has anybody ever came to you and asked if you were adopted?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I kind of like have to defend myself at school."
Well, why would they ask you that? And
Because
don't
I'm
know?
light skinned and my mama dark skinned.
Man, there's a whole lot of light-skinned dudes with dark-skinned moms. I'm moving.
Yeah.
But when you see, like back then, when you see us, you'd be like, they look like an auntie, they look like a grandma. You feel what I'm saying? But that's my mama.
Okay,
So
so-
when she told me in 5th grade, like, yeah, you're adopted, like Cheryl, that's my mom's, you feel me, my biological mom's name. We went to middle school. Like, she gave me the whole history.
So was Cheryl light-skinned?
Cheryl light skin. Like, Cheryl's literally probably a shade and a half darker than me. Like, so she's
That's
right
your
here.
biological.
Yeah.
What about Pops?
Pop's right there too. We all like whites, so it makes sense. And my sister is
Right.
like we are all one
Light
in the-
bright.
Yeah, we're one and the same. So when she told me that in 5th grade, it was like, okay, cool, I get it. I want to learn more, but that was also the introduction of like the rebellious stage.
Now you
of-
ready to be rebellious.
I'm upset because y'all lied to me.
Who lied to you? Geraldine?
Geraldine lied.
Geraldine just didn't tell you.
That's true. So she didn't
So
lie.
she didn't lie. She just was trying to tell you at 5 and 6, you...
But when I tell you, Mama, that I'm getting talked about from my brothers, and they telling me like you're one of us, and I'm telling them no, I'm different. Like I came from Mama. Like me and Treese is one and the same. So then in 5th grade to be told like no, you're actually
Well,
one of-
eventually she had to tell you. You know?
and that was the coming of age. And that at that point, the people that she had brought me around, I felt like I couldn't trust them because they kept that, you feel me, away from me for so long.
Right.
So I rebelled. So
And what did you do by rebelling?
and
What that mean? What is that?
it was I started just taking shit. Anything that I wanted, I just started to take it.
Give me an example of taking it.
Prime example, it was Valentine's Day one year, and I had a little girlfriend, and
Why you want to say she little?
because we was in 7th grade.
Right.
So we kids. But nah, the thing was, it was like, I knew my mom didn't want me dating, didn't want me doing none of this.